BingX, a trusted global crypto exchange. Trade spot, futures, or copy top traders easily. Sign up via the link or referral code to get 30 USDT instantly, plus up to 1,500 USDT in bonuses for verification, deposit, and trading.
The Dutch parliamentary election has seen a dramatic shift in the vote count, with the Centrist D66 party now narrowly in the lead, edging past Geert Wilders's far-right PVV. This development marks a significant turn in a closely contested election, with the margin now standing at just over 15,000 votes as the final ballots are tallied. Rob Jetten, the charismatic leader of D66, has emerged as a prominent figure, poised to potentially lead the talks for forming the next government. His party's strong performance is seen as a resurgence for the center in Dutch politics, a sentiment echoed by his supporters who view his leadership as a hopeful alternative to the polarization seen in recent years. The prospect of Jetten becoming the next prime minister is particularly noteworthy, as he would be the youngest and the first openly gay leader in Dutch history, carrying a message of optimism and unity. However, the path to forming a new government is expected to be long and complex. A planned meeting to appoint a scout to explore potential coalition options has been postponed until next week, reflecting the ongoing uncertainty and the delicate balance of the election results. Political leaders have indicated that coalition negotiations could stretch for months, potentially extending into the new year, a characteristic trait of Dutch political traditions known for lengthy coalition formations. Outgoing Prime Minister Dick Schoof himself humorously remarked that a swift government agreement before Christmas would be un-Dutch, highlighting the country's history of protracted coalition talks. The election outcome has also presented a significant setback for Geert Wilders and his PVV party. While initially leading the count, the PVV's support appears to have softened, leaving Wilders facing the prospect of being shut out of government, despite his party potentially emerging as the largest. This comes after a previous attempt at forming a right-wing coalition collapsed. All major mainstream parties have consistently ruled out governing with Wilders, leaving his path to power uncertain, even if his party secures the most votes. The election also saw a notable increase in blanco votes, or protest votes, more than doubling from the previous election, surpassing the vote share of the new Social Contract Party. Beyond the Dutch political landscape, significant international events are also unfolding. In a devastating overnight assault, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky reported that Russia launched over 650 drones and 50 missiles against Ukraine, describing it as a complex, combined strike. This heavy barrage targeted energy facilities and civilian areas across multiple regions, causing casualties and widespread damage. In response, neighboring Poland scrambled its jets and briefly closed airports in its eastern cities as a precautionary measure, highlighting the escalating tensions and the ongoing conflict. Meanwhile, in Germany, a German-Russian national has been sentenced to 6 years in prison for spying for Moscow and plotting arson attacks on critical infrastructure. This case underscores the growing concerns over hybrid warfare and Russian espionage aimed at undermining Western support for Ukraine. The court found the individual guilty of espionage activities and membership in a foreign terrorist organization. Security services across Europe have been increasingly warning of Russian intelligence operations designed to sow discord and deter Western powers from aiding Ukraine. In France, authorities have made further arrests in connection with the daring Louvre Museum robbery. 5 additional suspects, including a prime suspect, have been detained, though the stolen artifacts have yet to be recovered. These arrests come as police continue their investigation into the brazen 7-minute heist. Finally, in a diplomatic development, Lithuania announced that Poland has agreed to postpone its plans to reopen border crossings with Belarus. This decision comes amid ongoing concerns over smuggling balloons and hybrid threats originating from Belarus, prompting Lithuania to reinforce its border security measures. The coordinated approach between Poland and Lithuania aims to send a clear message that such hybrid attacks will not be tolerated. The Dutch election results, while still being finalized, are set against a backdrop of significant international developments, underscoring the interconnectedness of global affairs.